broadcast. We begin the broadcast from the heart of the action. Raila Odinga's home at Opoda Farm, where thousands of mourners gathered this afternoon to pay their last respects. NTV's Michelle Ngele Odhiambo is on the ground and joins us live with the latest. Michelle, I know a lot is happening around where you are. Tell us what the situation is like.
Well, Ben, the mood here at the Opoda Farm is quite somber, as has been for the better part of the day. But perhaps the night is just beginning. Right behind me is the body of the former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga. It was brought here and put behind me at the shrine where a condolence book has laid for 3 days now at about 7:30 p.m. Following a public viewing earlier today for residents of Bondo. And when it was brought here, it was opened briefly for close family members, friends and other dignitaries who hadn't been able to view the body to also get a chance to view the body brought in by the pallbearers. But what you see there now is the chair of the Luo Council of Elders performing perhaps one of the final cultural burial rites on the body of the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. And he's just arrived here, as many others have continued streaming in. And I say the night is just beginning, Ben, because this is a core part especially of Luo culture. When a death occurs, the honor or the deceased person rather must be taken to their home to spend a night in the living room especially, after which then the body will be taken out in the morning, usually before dawn. And so what you see here is the body of the late former Prime Minister, but we do expect that it will be taken inside the house. It will spend the night in the living room, as many friends and family also continue camping here in solidarity with the family. Now, what is interesting also about Luo tradition, Ben, is that the body, as you see behind me, has been placed in a certain way. And so when it's dependent on gender. And so for the body of Raila Odinga, being male, his body has been placed facing the gate of the compound, traditionally to signify that he is able to see the entire compound and take place of the entire compound. And so if, the gender changes and it's a woman who then passes on, she'll be buried on her side while facing her house, as a sign that she will continue to take care of her home. And so those are some of the few Luo traditions that have already been observed here at the Opoda Farm, the ancestral home of the late former Prime Minister. We've seen dignitaries, cabinet secretaries, international dignitaries as well, many of whom who've made their way to Siaya County to pay their last respects ahead of the final burial rites tomorrow. It is a day that will be heavy with military tradition as well, but the military has also made it clear that while this is a military-led process, they will be able to give leeway for cultural rites to take place. And so the Luo Council of Elders themselves have made it clear that they would like to perform several cultural rites on the late former Prime Minister. And this is part of what we will see unfolding tomorrow during that burial ceremony or funeral ceremony, which will be taking place from 9 a.m. Now, right outside the Opoda Farm is still a beehive of activity. Many residents of Bondo are still streaming into this home to pay their final respects, and the main gate is open. Many of them are still being allowed to come in, but of course the area where the body has been kept has been cordoned off to close friends and family only. And so we'll be giving you a look as well at what's happening at the Jaramogi Oginga University of Science and Technology, where that funeral service will be taking place tomorrow. Another beehive of activity. Residents of Bondo are camping on the streets, saying they will not sleep until they put Baba to rest. And so that's it here for now. We continue camping here to keep an eye on the situation here. Back to you in studio then.
Thank you, Michelle.